there, and now it's time to, as you said, work as a team with you. Yeah.
But do you have that sense of responsibility, Prince Harry, for what you're asking Meghan to do?
Of course, that sense of responsibility was essentially from day one, or maybe a couple of months in, when I suddenly realised, actually, this is, you know, I know that I'm in love with this girl, and I hope that she's in love with me. But we still had to sit down on the sofa, and I still had to have some pretty, you know, frank conversations with her to say, look, you know, what you're letting yourself in for is, it's a big deal, and it's, you know, it's not easy for anybody. But I know that, you know, at the end of the day, she chooses me, and I choose her, and therefore, you know, whatever we have to tackle together or individually will always be us together as a team. Should we start? No, ladies first.
No, say it, because I think it sounds really nice with your accent.
What, Archwell Audio?
Yeah.
Archwell Audio.
I mean...
Really?
Shall we?
Yeah, let's do it. So, I think she's capable
So
of...
nicely said, isn't it?
I don't know. She's capable of anything. And together, as I said, there's a hell of a lot of stuff and work that needs doing. At the moment, for us, it's going to be making sure that our relationship is always put first. But no, look, both of us have passions for wanting to make change for good, and you know, with lots of young people running around the Commonwealth, that's where we're going to spend most of our time, hopefully.
And it was really one of the first things we connected on. It was one of the first things we started talking about when we met, was just the different things that we wanted to do in the world and how passionate we were about seeing change. I think that was that's what got date 2 in the books, probably.
Plenty to talk about.
Okay, today is December 27, 2020, and it is 3:41 a.m. Well, I've seen that I have some new subscribers. Thank you for subscribe. But 281 subscriber, and let's check. I just want to get this out of the way. Okay, and this one is showing 280 subscribers. Alright, let's renew and see what's going on. Since yesterday, the things were not matching. They're supposed to match. Okay, 280 subscribers, 9,268 watch hours. Let's go back to this one. This one should say the same thing, and it's not. So, whatever. The reason I do this, all of my videos, at the beginning of my videos, is because YouTube been messing with my subscription. Couple times I've reached a high number, and then next thing I know, they took them away. But I'm gonna start this video here. There were some comments that I came across yesterday, and I was trying to look for them, and I couldn't find them. But one of them, someone that I who's saying they like my videos or something like that, and I said, why don't you subscribe? And she said, that person said they're not gonna subscribe because I said, what is it? I'm talking in a negative way. I'm just paraphrasing, negative way in terms of God or something like that. So I said, okay, bye. You know, I never claim, okay? You guys need to understand this. If you guys coming here thinking I'm a freaking saint, or I'm preaching godly stuff, do not follow me, okay? Do not subscribe. One thing I made sure to say is that whatever the universe has, okay, how prayers work in the universe, I would rather go in that route, throw out a prayer, and sometimes I have to feel it for me to say it. Okay, couple of times I come lately I've been starting to put like a little prayer at the beginning of my video. I have to feel that. I have to feel it for me to say it. If I don't feel it, I don't do it. Okay? And I will not be here to fight in the name of God. Okay? I will never fight in the name of God. Never. Okay? If I feel what something is wrong and it's not right, it's not just, I will fight for that. But I will never fight in the name of God. Too many things have been going on in history for me to claim my God is better than anybody. I know some of you are not claiming that. Okay? Some of you are not saying that in the comment. Okay? But the route that some of you seem to think that I am like a freaking saint, I am not. I am a human being. Okay? The reason I throw the prayers, because in my life, okay, in my life, I feel when I take deep concentration on things that matters to me or whatever it is, when I like in deep conversation with myself, okay, I feel that's when God listens to me. Okay, a lot of things I cannot explain why it happened, how it happened. I accept it. Okay, so anybody who think my channel is about, I don't know, I'm a freaking religious person or whatever, whatever I've told you in the videos, it is what it is. Okay, I never say I was some saint or anything like that, you know. And all of my videos are not scripted. And if you try to do an hour and a half in one sitting, recording your stuff, whatever comes to mind, and then you sit for another 2 or 3 hours listening to yourself saying your nonsense, it's not pleasant. Okay, if I didn't enjoy some of the things that I'm doing, especially during the pandemic, okay, there's no way I'll be doing this. Okay, I do it because I enjoy it, and I guess it's my therapy right now. All right, during the pandemic and stuff like that. So, you know, if you guys are here because of religious stuff, or you're gonna fight in the name of God, you got this battle on your own. You're not gonna find me fighting for God for my religion or anything like that. And if I come across it, I'll put the screenshot, because I was looking at it, trying to look for it on my end. I couldn't find it one day ago. So I don't know. But the main reason I throw the prayer sometime at the beginning, and lately I've been doing it more at the end of my last video of the day, is that I feel like there's something within the universe. When you talk to the universe, some stuff happen. So it's usually the squad's prayer. It's not my prayer. If you guys tell me to pick a verse in the Bible, I don't know shit. Okay, I never sit down and study the Bible. All right, so I throw in a prayer from one of the squad, and when I read it, and I would rather throw something positive in the at the end of the video and stuff like that. You look at, for instance, people of mega church who claim they're talking in representative of the God and stuff like that. When it's time for them to show their true values of what they've been preaching, they don't do it. You know, if you look at during one of those hurricanes that happened, I think it was in Houston, Texas or something. There's hurricane, people needed shelter and something like that. The mega church then opened its door. So, okay, you know what? Let me leave that subject alone. If you guys would know how some of the thing I remove on some of my podcasts, you'd be shocked. Okay, some of them are slipped through. I get tired listening to myself after I sit down for a couple of hours recording myself. So I could understand someone said something like one of the reason was I said effing God or something like that. I don't know. I'm a freaking human. I just said it. Believe me, I've cut worse, okay? I have cut worse out of my videos than what some of you have here and this some of my podcasts. They are not scripted. Nothing is scripted. All right, I read what you see, and sometimes I can't even see the freaking words. I read like a freaking 4-year-old. I can't even see the word properly, especially on Twitter. For some reason, Twitter's text I can't see properly. So when I read the stuff, it's whatever come naturally to me, I share with you. And yeah, my channel, it is what it is. You know, I'm not claiming to speak on behalf of the Sussexes or anything. I don't know what to say. But if it's me defending God or anything like that, I don't think I'll be that person. But if I see something is wrong and I don't feel it's right, yeah, I will fight for that. But anything else, I don't know. My mom will even be surprised to see me even reading, throwing prayers at the end of stuff. All right, my mom always begging me to go to church and stuff like that. So you know what? Let me leave this alone. There was another comment that I came across. I can't remember what it was. It was 2 comments. One had to do with the church thing. I forgot what was the other one. But anyway, let's go on Twitter. All right, so my subscribers is changing into different places. 181 here, and it should say, 281 over there and 281 over here. And this one is missing one more here. So whoever is new to my channel, thank you for subscribing. If you don't like what I'm saying, please feel free to let me know what it is. I guess this is the thing. The subscriber, I think it says something like it was a constructive criticism. I'll try my best. I will say them whatever fit, but I'll try my best to catch them and cut it out on the video of what you hear. Believe me, I've said worse. All right, so, and thank God I never claimed I was that angel or that I was speaking on behalf of God or anything like that. I'm just a human being. All right, so I rather throw a positive thing into the but anyway, you guys said it's constructive criticism. I'll try to curb it, but if I miss it during the editing part, I'll cut it out. If I missed it, I'm sorry, you're gonna hear it. It's not a promise, okay? But anyway, let's go on Twitter. Oh my God, talking about God. All right. And this is the thing too. That thing, it just come out of, after reading one tweet and move to the next. I don't know why I said. I can't control myself saying, oh my God, oh my God. I keep on saying that. I realize I said that, but I can't control myself. I'll try, okay? I will try to not say it, okay? But it's not a promise. I'm laughing at myself for being an ass. But anyway, let's go on Twitter. This is my homepage. I did bookmark some last night, but hopefully I go through them. Okay. All right. So this is for 2 minutes ago. This is new. The royal family is detriment to Harry and Meghan. Huh. This is new. What happened here? Okay. Everyone now and then, it hits me that still don't know what Meghan and Harry have said or done that's so detrimental to the royal family. The nerve to say, no, enough, I won't take this anymore. I know, this person is claiming what they probably said that was so detrimental to the royal family. What the nerve, okay, for them to dare to say, quote, that's not what he said here, to say, no, enough, I won't take this anymore, end quote, to their abuser, classic abuser mindset. Yeah, that makes sense. My question will always remain, if the royal family are so powerful and mighty, why do they continue to let the press dictate their action, and when did doing good, aka being woke, become the antithesis to the royal brand? I don't know. I have a feeling they might have done something in the media, the UK media have something on them. And another thing that I've thrown in other videos is that, you know, all these people who are in position of doing things, okay, who some of them are elected official or stuff like that, I have a feeling, you know, because I believe the UK has a extradited treaty with the US, and remember the FBI wants to speak with Andy, okay? So they probably say, you know, if you don't know what I said or this or that, we're gonna extradite him. So I don't know how that play a role with the tabloid, with the media people. I don't know how it works, but I think they all like in a chain. They sort of work together. So they have to curb them, meaning the monarch. They are able to do all of this. It's Harry, who's not even heir to the throne and don't give a crap about it. It's like, I'm not playing this shit, you know? I'm not gonna, exchange my life for stupidness and stuff like that. And you see some people, I read some comment where they keep on throwing, oh, I thought they wanted privacy, I thought they did this. But the whole thing that they've been doing, things that we've heard about, okay, is their charitable work, things that they've done. And then people are still mad about it. They thought everything, everything, 100% of everything about their life should be private. But when they want a line to be crossed, Harry said that, they want a line to be crossed between their private life. Once they finish doing the public aspect of things, the charitable things, they do appearance here or this and that. Once they're done with that, okay, they go home, that's it. Don't talk to me, don't ask me question about my wife. Don't ask me question about this. Don't take picture of my child. Okay? His child is at an age where he cannot defend himself. He doesn't know right from wrong. Okay? So that's why people have a mother and a father. Okay? When one is not there, the other one can protect them. Okay? So they together, Harry and Meghan, are there to protect their little family, their private life and Archie. That's their job, and they are doing very well at it. But once they are out there, there's one video I showed, 2 different pictures. I think that's when the settlement came with the tabloid, about the picture that Meghan took. They took of Meghan walking with Archie and the dogs, and then I compared it with Harry and Meghan walking their dogs. You didn't see them suing the tabloid about that. They're adult. They're not doing anything, private where, they have to go and sue. But some of the derangers don't seem to get it, or they don't want to get it, okay? Because Harry drew the line. Meghan and Harry drew the line and said, no, once I'm in my house, that's it. Don't ask me things. You don't want to know what's going on in my house or in my bedroom or anything like that. And occasionally I throw my crazy stuff in there, but I'm not a fly in their wall, so they can sue me for my stupidness, okay? They might get more stupidness if they call me to court. Let me leave that alone. So let me continue some of the thing here. Okay, they are breathing. That's another reason. Let's see, there's one more comment. They aren't interested in being good. They are interested in keeping the status quo as is, 100 of millions of dollars earned. Okay, only a handful giving out to public while doing business with upper class Brits away from prying eyes. The press owners make profit in the process. Okay. It boggles the mind that royals pride themselves on the job the royals do, but if you look at it seriously, they work less per year than the average person work per month. Where's the value for having them? Okay, that's a question to bring over there. Okay, so this kind of thing, I've come across some tweet where I don't know if I shared it or I read it, but it was on Twitter. I remember that very well. It was on Twitter where someone raised a question where this is what he does to change people's mind. Okay? So there are people who knows exactly how the mind works for you to go against your own interests. So this is a question. Now back to this. This is a question where the UK, the Brits, Okay, when it comes to voting for whoever, I don't know how it works. I guess their representative or people on their behalf, because yeah, it's people on their behalf because you vote. The people who are in the government, they are representing you, but you have to be able to see through those people you're voting for. Okay, what kind of technical thing they doing to manipulate your mind for you to vote for them. And then once they are in office, it's like all of a sudden, whatever hypnotism they put you in, and once they are in office, you see their action. All of a sudden, you come out of your hypnotized thing. So you have to be able to see who is gonna speak on your behalf. Okay, because if from what I'm seeing here, many people in the UK, I might be 1000% wrong. I never step a foot over there. I don't know how it works. Are complaining about why we paying taxpayers this and that, and this is not happening. So if you guys were to vote for people who actually see the same way that you see, okay, most likely this the kind of system that you going on over there will not be happening. You will see people talking against it and say, no, that money can go for the people and do infrastructures or whatever it may be instead of the royal family. But it is what it is. You guys keep on voting for people to continue support the status quo. So that's the way I'm seeing that. Okay, none. They are relics of a colonial past that royalists are holding on to as their last bit of pride in a world where the countries that they had once colonized is increasingly outpacing them in economics, growth, scientific discovery. That's all this is. That's true. I believe that. And also, there's other things that I see that plays into it, but I don't have proof to say it. Is that there are people who want to show, I guess, I'm just throwing this, that they have a certain lifestyle, okay? Or their neighbors or people in general, whatever goes in their brain to think it's okay to show off, this is the lifestyle that I have. So in order for them to upkeep that lifestyle, they have to do some crazy things. Borrow money from people they shouldn't borrow money. Doing this that they shouldn't been doing it, but to show the facade that they are rich. So now, some of them who probably borrow money for some people that they shouldn't borrow money from, and now wants their money back. Okay? In order for them, if they don't have the money to give back to them, so they have to do certain things as a repayment of the money they borrow. This is what I'm saying. That's all. I don't have proof, but that's what some people do. Okay? I'm just talking in general. That's what some people do. Okay? So this might be something that's going on over there. Okay? They are breathing. Okay? That's remember the original tweet was asking, they don't know what Harry and Meghan did for them to be treated that way. So pretty much they're just breathing. Okay, neither do the people bitching about it. And I think I come across some tweets too that I think it's on the next one on the homepage, where now when they realize Harry and Meghan are not playing, some of the newspapers are retracting their nonsense. When I get to it, I guess I'll talk about that. Hopefully I remember. Okay, they are globally beloved and popular. They are viewed as a threat, just like Diana was. The British royal family and their courtiers learn nothing. Again, the firm turn a winning asset into a problem because of envy and insecurity. Yeah, people got that. That's true. That's 100% true. What was it Princess Diana once said? Lately, I can't really put those clips because I get flagged. Princess Diana once says that I think it was the Bashir thing. They don't understand why when she go to event, people like her, or they're screaming for her and things like that. So the royal family don't know or afraid what Diana's gonna do with her power, how she's gonna use it, and all of this. When in fact, Princess Diana never had, even Harry and Meghan, okay, they never had that mentality of taking over. Okay, this is the thing that the monarch is afraid of. They afraid of people taking over whatever that they have. When in fact, Princess Diana, Harry and Meghan, none of them care about none of this nonsense that they're afraid of. They just wanted to help them. And they're so stupid, they didn't get it. You know, if you know your dumbass is lazy and you have some people who's willing to do the work, come to a compromise of something. You know, let them do the work. That's what I would do. You want to do it? Be my guest. Go ahead, do it. And then I'll just go and cut the ribbon. That's all they should have done. And take all the praise that they need. And I'll just know a little bit of the background of the thing. When they ask you a question, you'll be able to answer it. Because I remember when Harry went to the Obama Foundation, they were asking, Melody was asking him, who come up with this? He mumbled and said, oh, I don't remember.
Obvious, like, why haven't other people done it then? So you've created, with your brother and sister-in-law, the Royal Foundation. Okay, you've started a charity. My first question would be, do we need another charity? So, you know, what was your thinking in coming together? Whose idea was this?
So that's my motto is exactly that. Why another charity? Our foundation is not another charity.
But you know very well it's Harry who came up with the idea. Because someone who then come up with such idea would not be able to answer all of these questions. Okay? That's a clue. When you know someone did the work, they are able, whatever angle you try to take them, okay, they will know every angle, every aspect of the particular project. So that was Harry in that particular interview. He knows everything about the project, okay? So if you were to ask, for instance, William, how come they didn't show up? Or I guess they're too senior to step and talk about that or on that platform. But, you know, if they were so truly care about it the way that Harry did, you know, Harry was promoting it at every platform that he felt was right to promote his work. And that was the Obama Foundation. Okay? So how come the other one don't go around and promote their work like that? That's how you promote your thing. And this is why some of the charities like Harry and Meghan, because they do the footwork for them to be to stay afloat. Okay? Harry, wherever he goes, this is what I think about Harry. And Meghan too. But I'm going to take Meghan out of that equation for now. Harry, when he's all into a, how do you call this, into a charitable thing, or when he find a charity he could, you know, patronage that he could represent, I think when he's at a public event, okay, you know, he's talking to people, and for some reason they remember everybody's name that they come across and what they do and things like that. So, and events like that, let's say a cocktail party or something like that, he come across somebody who specializes on something. Guess what? He probably will connect this person with one of those charities and said, oh, this charity I work for was doing this, okay? Maybe you should contact them and work with them and do certain things to help improve them. I mean, I don't know, but I could see him being that type of person. Meghan too. But I'm just, you know, taking Meghan out of this equation just to show you the difference between Harry and his rest of, like, his brother or something and sister-in-law. So when they go somewhere, okay, I think at every public event that Harry goes, okay, he asks questions, and just look at the eye contact and stuff like that. He's asking questions and this and that. And whenever a conversation popped up, you know, one of his charities probably come into the talk too with whoever specializes on something. And this is how some of those charities that he represents still remain open. Okay? And look at this at the throughout the holiday. Okay? You see they do small little gestures you will never think of. All right? Small gestures, because they know the platform that they have. Okay, you see the squad, looking at their phone, waiting either for their Christmas card or they have their little conversation. They say, yes, I know I'm a freaking clown, but I'm waiting for it. Okay, the anticipation, they have the conversation going, still talking about them. So Harry and Meghan know this platform. They may not know every Squadies and things like that, but they know the platform that they have, their followers that they have, that social media is the thing that is happening right now, that is popular to all millennial and some old people too. Okay, so what did they do? A minor gesture, because they patronize of one particular charity. Okay, Mayhew, for instance. Guess what? They send that card to them, and then once they release it, guess what? All spotlight is on that charity. Okay, just look at the video that I did on them. At the end of the video, if you didn't stay, you see I highlight Mayhew at the end of the video. Okay, so they may not give billions of dollars to a charity, but people who can, remember, every penny, every dime, every dollar, they all add up. People who feel like, who have an extra cash, okay, especially during the pandemic, okay, will say, oh, Harry and Meghan support this, I'm gonna donate over there. Okay, so that's the kind of spotlight Harry or platform, I will say, Harry and Meghan have, and then they use it in a technical way. And you look at the other ones, they're flashing their kids left and right. They don't use technical ways. I don't know. That praising thing really get in my freaking nerve, because I can't really see how someone wants to be praised 24/7. And if I were someone who is being praised all the time, I'll be like, okay, what do this person want from me? Why is he a brown noser and propping me up every step that I make? What did I do that is so good that he's praising me? I mean, human being can't live like that. Okay, good. I'm almost done with this. Okay, they are globally beloved and popular. They are viewed as a threat. Okay, I read this already. The horrific crime of being better. That's their crime. That's Harry and Meghan's crime, for being better. Okay, and more loved than the precious future monarchs. Okay, also revealing how mediocre and pointless they are. How dare they? That's true. Okay, through their acts, carriage of themselves, and eloquence, okay, and depth of their speeches in Sussex. The Sussexes have revealed how utterly useless the rest of the cesspool vipers are. That gotta go. Okay, they exist as Harry and Meghan. That's their crime. Okay, how many more is left? Okay, nothing wrong at all. The media says that they have betrayed the queen. Okay, yet she has betrayed her own grandson by letting the press attack Meghan even when so pregnant. Okay, she only cared about the heir that Diana was carrying, and was furious when Diana threw herself downstairs. Okay, I'm trying to process this. Okay, I knew Diana fell, purposely dropped herself down the stairs, but is that why the... Okay. I'm gonna leave that as that. Okay, they had the nerve to say they're not going to be the family scapegoat anymore. Okay, to know their worth and to try to protect Archie at all costs. Okay, the main reason they show the world how racist royal family, royal voter, British media, and the people on that crappy island are. Okay, partially correct, not all. Okay, there's some Squadies that I follow in the UK. They're pretty good, so it's not all of them. Okay, it's not all of them. All right, let's see what she says here. Excuse me, but we are... Okay, there it is. Okay, excuse me, but we are not all racist in the UK. It's not nice to lump us all in the same category. I detest William and Kate for their disgusting behavior toward Harry and Meghan, who are loved. You see, I didn't even see that one, okay? You see? Okay, let's see. Fact. Okay, some people agree. Okay, that's her. That's the one I just read. Okay, only because she didn't her to miscarriage the heir, but didn't care about Diana's mental health one iota. Okay, they had the nerve to bust the mark on the fantasy, the illusion of how great royalty is, and and that anyone will want to be a prince or princess. How dare a commoner, an American, and a black one at that have the audacity to say no to royalty and her prince to go along with her. Where's the lie? That's the first time I see that one. This is good. Okay, I read once I start seeing the text a little bit weird, I start reading like a freaking 2-year-old. Okay, they had the nerve. I understand her, but I'm gonna read it again. They had the nerve to bust the mark on the fantasy, the quote illusion of how great royalty is, and that anyone will want to be a prince or princess. How dare a commoner, an American, and a black one at that have the audacity to say no to royalty and her prince to go along with her. And I think all along, I understand her very well. Yeah. Because they have that social status, They have, they should be, I explained that so many times when on one of my video, that there's God, there's the crown. Within the crown, you have the queen or the king, and that become the firm. And then below that, it's the commonwealth and people below them and whichever other lower ladder that there is. And obviously for them, black, dark skin is always at the bottom. That's their way. No matter where you go around the world, that's what they had preached throughout the world. Okay, throughout the world. And then it's the epitome over there in the UK. So how dare Meghan come along? Okay, they had that golden status that's been working for centuries for them. Okay, it's been working well for them. They didn't have to do much to still be praised. And then there come Meghan. And by the way, Harry, I think, never really see it that way, because as he traveled, as he became a little bit older and he's able to travel on his own and things like that, and he's seeing live how things is and how some people are living, especially in the UK when he joined the Marine, the army and stuff like that, things open his eyes. Okay, that silver platter of a lifestyle that he had. And when he's talking to people who's telling them their hardship, how they living, how they surviving, and he's starting to question himself. Okay, question why this, why that. That's my humble opinion. Look at the corner. There's humble opinion here. It always stays. All right. He started questioning himself. Why do I live so well off? Okay, maybe he never had to count money, only to just hand maybe I don't know, let's say $20. I'm just saying in American term. Okay, whatever pound, because the money never stop. Okay. You're getting the taxpayers' money, so money is always a flow. You need something, nobody ever tell him no, you cannot have this, you cannot have that. So money is always, it's like saying money come from the tree. He needs this, he goes to the tree and grab the money and pay it off. Okay? That's the mindset that's the lifestyle he lived in. Now he goes outside the world, outside the bubble of the royalty. He's in the army talking to soldiers who probably have a conversation. Oh my God, my wife this. Oh, my daughter is sick. I need some money to, not asking him for money, but telling, and within a conversation. Oh, this is what I had to do to pay for my daughter's prom or doctor bills or something like that. Although the UK's medical system is better than the US from what I've heard, but I'm just saying. Okay, so some of the hardship within a conversation he's having with regular people, And he's starting questioning himself. How come I never had this problem? Or how come this is always like that, but this person is having a hard time to get to a point where I don't have to think twice about. I'm just throwing things out there. So through all these little questions, he started asking himself, and going to Africa, do the Center Bali thing, and he's seeing much worse, more crazy stuff that's going on in that continent, different part of the African continent. He goes, people struggling. How come I never faced this? How come my life is always, I never had to think twice about any of the basic stuff that I've had, and these people cannot have? Why? The question to him is why? And no one can answer his question. So he's like, okay, if I have this platform, okay, and I believe he had some mentors since his mom passed. Some people step in, I believe maybe his nannies or some other, people who understand his platform, talked to him and said, Harry, this is who you are. You can't deny this. This is who you are. You're going to have this platform throughout the rest of your life. They made him understand this is who you are. No matter how much you want to remove it, it will never go away. This is who you are. So now use it. Use it in a positive way. Use it to make better wherever you see fit to make someone's life better. Use it. And I think when he's starting to realize that, he even said it in the Obama thing, he branched off a little bit and then he find his path. Okay?
When you're born royal, you are born to serve. Is that fair?
Yeah, no, that's definitely fair. But I think over a course of your life, you start to get a better understanding, as you'd expect, of what that service and what that duty actually looks like. And to a certain extent, you have to create it or structure it, suiting your passions, suiting your preference, and suiting the need as well. Change.
Did you always embrace this role and responsibility?
No, I don't think I understood it. I think what happened to my mum probably put me a step back, thinking, well, how could someone who did so much for the world and did so much for everybody else could be treated like that by a certain institution? So, for good.
What helped you to understand that position that you were in?
Spending 10 years in the military was one.
And what did that do for you?
I think I wouldn't say it changed my outlook on life, but there were certainly experiences that I went through during those 10 years that not only was I surrounded by normal people on a day-to-day basis and being able to share and talk about everyday issues that they were going through, but it was a grounding moment for me as well. Wearing the same uniform as all of the people that I was serving with, getting an opportunity to serve your country on operations, but also being part of a family. And that's not just the guys and the girls that were wearing the uniform, but also the wives, the girlfriends, the kids. That whole network of support was huge. But I think my understanding of service and duty became really, really ingrained, or it was given to me by my service in the military, because that's what it's all about. And you're taking young people from some of the most deprived cities and towns across the UK for the British Armed Forces, and I know it's the rest for the rest of the world as well. But you're taking some people who've had some really, really hard upbringings and hard backgrounds, and you're training them to be ambassadors. You're training them to be fighters, but you're training them to be brothers in arms with each other as well. And I think that's an incredibly powerful tool to be able to do. And I have a huge amount of respect for anybody, whatever their background is, to be able to serve your country like that.
Once he realized the platform that he has, and he understands the power of whatever thing he says, now he wants a family. He see William has his family, his kid, wife, and things like that. Now he's searching for somebody who he thinks could handle what he now understands about his platform. He doesn't want someone to see him as a prince, as this or that or whatever. This is what I want to do, okay? I want to use my platform to do charitable work, okay? And I hate to bring his past in, but whatever relationship he had with these other women and stuff like that, I'm not blaming any of them. I am not blaming any of them for whatever it is. I'm not even going to mention any names. He realized being with them, the kind of things that he wants to do, they don't fit into what he wants to do. That's what I believe in. That's not to say these women had to change their lifestyle. I will never advise anybody to change themselves to match somebody. You either have it, you let the person know this is who you are. If they like it, they take it. If they don't like it, goodbye. Okay, you have to be strong in this aspect to be able to do that, especially when you know you like somebody and that person doesn't like you. Some women tend to do crazy stuff, change themselves to match into a mold that they like somebody. But that's beyond the point. So back to the thing is that these people that he dated probably did not fit into his vision. Okay, so as soon as he met Megan, okay, first her beauty, blew him away. He has to pop up his game, like he said.
I was beautifully surprised when I walked into that room and saw her, and there she was sitting there. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to really have to up my game. I'm going to sit down and and make sure I've got a good chat.
And then the conversation start. And then, bam. Oh my goodness. This is it. And the thing is that Megan did not have to, how will I say that? Did not have to adjust her lifestyle. I'm not talking after to get married. Just the initial meeting, the first time they met. She did not have to adjust her lifestyle to fit into Harry's. You understand what I mean? She let Harry knows who she is, and then she has done stuff, okay, what she's done, okay? He could go on the internet and search it, okay? And she didn't have to do these things to fit to Harry's lifestyle, okay? She's been doing it way before, the name Harry came into the play, into the mix, or into her mind, okay? She's been doing it because she enjoys it, okay? She's been doing a lot of other things, and then as soon as that initial meeting and they start talking about it, things that they've done in the past, she probably say, I'm an actress, I'm in suit, I do this, but in my spare time, I do this, I speak at the UN, I help, how do you call this, help people in Africa build a well, and this, all that, and this, whatever, the conversation going. And then, bam, you see, those emojis with the love, the heart and the eyes, that's Harry. And then all of a sudden, Harry was like, oh shit, I think I find her. I hope she likes me. I hope she likes me. And then the conversation going, this is what I've been doing. I create Center Bali. I did this, I did that, and the conversation going. And then guess what? Harry went home. I don't want to go there, but if you saw one of my videos, you know what I said. Once he got home, he can't wait to meet her again. His hand probably did some magic that night. And probably stay up all night going on, on whatever social media page that she had. Tig, for instance, she's showing, I didn't follow Megan at that time. Probably spent all night going to Tig post, looking at her lifestyle, the dogs, this, when she's cooking, the things that she's doing with her friend, whatever she did. I'm just assuming these were some of the things that were on her IG post. Okay, when she traveled to Africa, the things that she had there, this and that, bam. He's in love, and now he can't wait to meet her again. And then, and I've said that in other videos where they spend time, the time that the press did not know about their courtship, okay, they got to know each other, and it evolved a little bit more, and he got to see her lifestyle, you know, firsthand, you know, the friends that she surround herself with, how she hang out, and all of this, you know. He was like, oh my God, I've been freaking locked up in that freaking castle. This is the life I want, you know. Megan was living her life before Harry, okay? She was living it. She, you know, you see when she goes out, she had a good relationship with the press, Megan that is, okay? With her fan, I've come across a lot of things that some fans are saying about her, you know. She was gonna go to some sort of event, and one of her friends was there, and they had a conversation after her presentation or whatever they were doing. She asked her friend to wait at the end so they could continue the conversation. Who does that? Well, Megan did. She talked to her fan, okay? This is why those fans went with her, okay? Those fans went with her to to be a royal, you know, to support her as a royal. Okay, and then when it comes to the point where she can't be who she is anymore, that's where the fans step in. Okay, that's where the fans step in. They're like, no, we have to, you know, debunk all the lies, all this and that, and they're all over the world. That's the thing. They're all over the world. I spoke about this for some of you who are new. I spoke about where, you know, you have people with different interests, different lifestyle, different activities that they do. You name it. They have, Meghan and Harry have someone somewhere who have an interest of things that will probably blow your freaking mind. So anywhere there is a negative press about them, those people, those squaddies, they probably don't even know they were squaddies, you know, will call them out. The negative press. Okay, I think one of the videos I said, you probably have people whose interest in cyclists, okay, who probably interest in, you know, picking up garbage and to refurbish or some crap like that. Believe me, there's magazine about everything, okay? I probably don't even know. But if any of these places or different ventures or different platforms that they mention Harry and Meghan, guess what? There's a squaddy there who's enjoying this thing, and then come across this and say, hell no, that's not the Harry and Meghan that I know. They're not about that. They call them out. This is why the British media can never have a break with their nonsense. People calling them out on the spot, and this is where their platform become. And Meghan and Harry knows this is what they have, and then they use it in a way where when they want to shed light about something, all they have to do is do some minor thing, and bam, the spotlight is on that particular charity. Oh my God, I can't believe I went on in that. Okay, so that's this book. That's the first tweet. Okay, I'm already 47 minutes. So that's going to be one video within itself. All right, let me go to the next tweet. That's from Fred's mom retweeting thing. Oh my goodness. Next tweet. And video number 2. Oh shit, I'm going to be up all day editing.